Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today, we got a request from a dear friend and subscriber, Mr. Narvik from, I mean, he is from Germany, but I think he does live in the United States because he was just, basically, we were going to almost meet up one day, but we couldn't because he was here in Colorado, but it was too far away to get together, about 2 hours or something, so we said no. But yeah, he's just an amazing supporter, has always been with us from like almost from the start, I believe, but an avid metal fan and progressive metal fanatic. So we're gonna do another German band today called VANDEN PLAS, and they're from Kaiserslautern, as I looked up. I usually don't look up bands, but I just wanted to see where they were from. So they're from Germany, and they play progressive metal. So that's enough for me. I've met I've gotten to know really cool bands through Narvik and his requests. So this video is sponsored by Narvik. Let's give it up for him. And also, please, if you can send a prayer to Narvik's family that, last time we spoke to him, he just sent us a little, comment, and he wasn't doing so well. His family was not doing so well. So please, everyone, just like you did a little, prayer for Alexia, just like think of Narvik's family and send good energy and health. And that's sometimes all people need, so let's do that. And thank you so much for that. I do appreciate you all. So, okay, let's get into it. So now this has the longest title I've seen in a song. This is a 13-minute epic, but the title of the song is Vision 14. Then it's Blood Eden. And then it says All Love Must Die. Then the right. And This Is the Night. So I think it's like Dream Theater songs or Shadow Gallery or ELP. It's just different movements within the same song. Or Yes, we've seen some Yes songs, or Yes, and where they do it, even Rush or Dream Theater. So it's one of those. This is from the album Chronicles of the Immortals. Let's see, Netherworld 2. And my God, this is so cool because I don't know if you guys are into like video games or books or fantasy, but there's like this game right now that I'm playing. It's called God of War, and it's very cool. It just came out about 2 days ago, and basically you're in like in this world, and you like stumble across Thor, and it's just a trip. And it's like, and it's not like Marvel. It doesn't. I'm not really a Marvel fan. Sorry, Marvel fans, but it's too much. It's like too. It's like, it's not like a movie. It's more like a ride. I'm quoting Martin Scorsese here, but it's just too much for me. So, but yeah, in this video game, so you come across Thor and Odin, and this mythology, and it's so trippy because they all look their part, and they don't look like all like, because it's not real. They're not all like muscular. They look just like big, and he's just like, Thor's just like this big dude. He's like super overweight, and he just looks horrible, but that's more logical. Like, just because he's a god, he's not going to be all perfect and handsome. And so look up the video God of War, maybe called Ragnarok, and you're going to see some cool footage. And it's a lot. It's like it plays like a movie. That's why I like it so much. So, okay, without further ado, let's get into it. Vanden Plas here, and we're going to play the song Blood of Eden and the rest. So here we go, and thank you so much. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. If you'd like to request one of these marathons or songs, you can do so. I think I'm going to start posting. I'm going to open up requests every Sunday, so you can think about what you like, and then Monday you can go for it. I think I'm going to open them up Monday, so think about what you would like to hear next week, and then you can just like go for them. It doesn't matter how many you redeem on Buy Me a Coffee per person. I don't really care, as long as it's like good music, you know, that makes you happy and us happy and everybody else. All right, so here we go.
If you grant me a prayer, my Father, I am here to release the soul flame of my life. There's no hope for me now in a world without you. And it's breaking me a twin. It's breaking me a twin. This is the night our love will die. I feel a storm in paradise, and it's blowing me away.
It's crazy how good. I can't repeat it enough, and that's basically why metal is such a great genre, because everybody is so good. You know, like you would never hear this in a pop song. I mean, it just doesn't get explored. Like the whole intro with the piano and the cello coming in, and the whole ambience that gets built up, and it's so beautifully performed, and these musicians are so good, you know. And then they can also like you know, play heavy and play solos and really crazy drum you know, fills and beats and but you have to give it to them that the metal genre is full of amazing, astonishing musicians. And I know everybody that's a fan of Vanden Plas like knows this, but also like Dream Theater and even like bands like Judas Priest, man, or Black Sabbath. They're just very talented musicians, and they decide to play loud music, but it's like very up there if you compare it to, I don't know, you know, like pop music. Or I mean, I'm not saying anything against pop music, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just very epic, and the composition is very thought out, you know. So I'm loving the voice. I'm loving the backing vocals. I think that woman that's singing in the back with the lead vocalist, very cool so far. Let's continue.
Mystified by sacrilegious faith, there's no hope. I wish God could forgive me one day, and it's breaking me a twin.
Okay, so I'll return. So this was All Love Must Die, and I love his voice here, his vocal range. Reminded me a lot of Andre Matos of Angra, and may he rest in peace. He did pass away some years ago. What a vocalist, guys. Check out Angra if you like this. And it reminded me just the range he got to. Beautiful. So I think this next movement is the right. I'm gonna rewind a little bit here because it is changing pretty much like.
You are my sanguine rose, once fractured furtively and defoliated. My fleur, je suis enchanté. Ma fleur, je t'ai préparé. Et je suis très désolé. Feel the skin of an angel, and in brewing in your innocence. Now the beauty is bleeding. Give me blood of Eden. Feel the skin of an angel, and I'm drinking your virginity while the beauty is bleeding. Give me blood of Eden. Noch spür ich deinen Atem, berühre deine Haut. Ich fühle deine Jugend in mich übergeht. There is a way for me now.
Wow, this was so cool. Like they're singing in German, you know. And I'm literally looking up if this is like Andre Matos, because I mean these guys are all friends, you know. So, but I don't think so. What a great song, man! This is like the solo, like the licks he was using. Man, it's so good. I mean, what can you say? These are masters at work. It's just sit back and enjoy, you know. So that solo, phew, man. Okay, so let's go back. I'm just like super loving this. This is so good.
There is a way for me now to steal surface of your skin. I drink from your source before the glance of your eyes reflects a goodbye. Fiore, io ti curerò. Fiore, spento sarai tu.
He's singing in Latin. Oh man. I know because it's not Italian because it's so good.
Ogni fila del sunrise Sunny finds the angel Io sentino la brugite Santa è la bellezza Di giustizia Assieme les agneaux Je veux boire ta brugite On non c'è in freedom In the blood of Eden.
So good. It's insane. Like I love this. They even did some, I think I heard some French there. Now I'm confused because man, there's a lot of languages in this song. Very epic. Like the keyboard sounds so good. I love that old like Jens Johansen like sound when he does the solo. Jordan Rudess sounds too guitarish for me in Dream Theater. I mean, I love his playing. He's like, I guess, one of the best keyboard players in the world, but I don't know. I just love the old school, like Yngwie Malmsteen sound when you basically knew, oh, this is a keyboard. And then here's the guitar again, the keyboard. This was very cool. Just the whole thing is exceptionally well played. These are just masters, like I said before, masters at work.
This love can save us tonight. So this is the
Wow. So I loved how even like did that little wrong note in there on purpose. But man, this whole thing, you have to just sit down and just take it in. You know, this is always, and I love that Narvik always chooses these epics. You know, you just like at the end, you're like, see, I don't know. It's like so good. But I loved, for example, here the guitar player just goes like, you know, like like that lick, like, because sometimes it's so cool when you, instead of just like that, like you know, instead of just playing fast, you really feel those notes, and man, that's what I heard here a lot. Um, you know, like that, man. So cool. Thank you so much, Norvik, for showing me this. This band has been sorry, has been on my radar for a number of years, but I've never done that jump and, you know, to get into them. But they have a similarity with Angra, the orchestration. It's very epic and everything is very beautiful in these bands, like Rhapsody, you know, Rhapsody of Fire, Stradivarius. These power, it's called like, this genre is called power metal because it is very well, it's just full of classical elements, and it's very, I don't know, it just has a lot of like orchestration, and I just love how this whole thing is built, and they take so much time to do this, and they take their music very seriously. You know, this is like a way of living. You know, like some of these people even live in castles. I mean, maybe not this band, but you know, there's some like really intense musicians, and they live the way like uh like the lyrics, you know, it's about a lot of things that are like from the past, and like, you know, I don't know. I do have to look at the lyrics because there was a lot of languages, and so I didn't really understand everything, because when you know, when you what's the word, like when you sing something and you make that word so long, then sometimes you kind of lose it. That's what would happen with Bruce when he was singing Iron Maiden, you know, like he just sings like a word, and but he just like you know, like then you're like, okay, then you have to check the lyrics. Oh, this is what he was saying. So yeah, that happened a lot here, but this is this is the beauty of metal, you know. So man, Narvik, this was awesome. Guys, let me let me know what you think in the comment section. I know there's a lot of people that don't appreciate metal, that don't like metal. It's just too much. Hey, give it a chance, you know, just sit down, relax, enjoy, have a, you know, a glass of wine or whatever, you know, a cup of coffee, a tea. Just take it in. This is classical music with distortion. That's what it is, you know. So I hope you do enjoy. Thank you again, Narvik, for this awesome song, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, guys.